Assalamualaikum to Dr. Iskandar. Now we are here to present our research on the title of the Rules of Learning Experience, Entrepreneurial Ecosystem and Role Models on Digital Entrepreneurial Intention. The main purpose of this research is to understand what influenced students to have the intention to start their own online businesses. This research will focus on students who have taken one of these courses, which is ENT 530, Principle of Entrepreneurship, or ENT 555, Digital Entrepreneurship. The independent variable in this research are hedonic entrepreneurial experience, utilitarian entrepreneurial experience, entrepreneurial ecosystem, entrepreneurial role model inspiration, entrepreneurial self-efficacy, and attitude toward digital entrepreneurship. While the dependent variable in this research is digital entrepreneurial intention. With this variable, it will help us to understand the factors that influence student intention to engage in digital entrepreneurship. Now, let's start with the demographic data on this research. In 3 months, we received 121 respondents with 97 respondents that are accepted to be analyzed. From these 97 respondents, the demographic data shows that 65.98% are female and 34.02% are male. Most respondents, which is 84.54%, are from the Puncak Alam campus and with a smaller representation from various other campuses. In terms of businesses sectors, 58.76% are involved in the food and beverage industry, while 25.77% in retail trading and 15.46% in services other than F&B. This distribution highlights a predominance of female respondents, business students, and strong interest in the F&B sector. This table summarizes the descriptive statistics for the respondent age and sales generated from online businesses. The respondent age ranged from 20 until 25 years with a mean age of 22.02 years and a standard deviation of 1.08, indicating minimal variation in age among participants. For sales generated, the range is 1,000 ringgit with values between 0 ringgit minimum and 1,000 ringgit maximum. The mean sales are 172.99 ringgit, showing the average earning from online businesses. However, the standard deviation of 174.45 ringgit indicates high variability with significant differences in earning among respondents. This table shows the result of normality tests conducted using Kolmogorov-Smirnov and Shapiro-Wilk methods. The significance value for all variables such as HLX, ULX, RMI, ECO, AT, SE, and INT are less than 0.01, which means they are statistically significant. This indicates that the data for all variables do not follow a normal distribution. Therefore, non-parametric statistical methods will be more appropriate for further analysis. We move to the next. This table shows the reliability result for the variables in the study measured using Cronbach alpha. Cronbach alpha is used to check how consistent the items in each variable are, and a value above 0.7 is considered reliable. From the result, we can see that hedonic entrepreneurial experience HLX and entrepreneurial self-efficacy SE have alpha values of 0.71 and 0.79, which are categorized as acceptable. Next, utilitarian entrepreneurial experience ULX, entrepreneurial ecosystem ECO, and entrepreneurial role model inspiration RMI have values between 0.83 and 0.89, showing good reliability. Finally, attitude toward digital entrepreneurship AT and digital entrepreneurial intention INT have values above 0.9, which are excellent. Overall, this result shows that all variables in the study are reliable and consistent, making them suitable for further analysis. Now, for the next presentation, I will pass to the next presenter.
Now, I will explain mean and standard deviation for 6 independent variables and dependent variables. So, for the first independent variable is hedonic learning experience. The survey showed the experience of 97 respondents in running an online business as a learning activity. For the question 1, running my online business has been a fun learning experience for me, and question 2, running my online business has been enjoyable learning experience for me. Both has the highest mean score, which is 4.47, and the standard deviation is 0.65. This means that the most of the respondents agree that the experience was fun and enjoyable. For the second independent variable, utilitarian learning experience, the survey highlights the practical benefits gained. The statement, "Learning to run my online business has been a useful experience," recorded the highest mean score of 4.58 with a standard deviation of 0.57. This shows that the majority of respondents strongly agree that the experience was highly practical and beneficial. Inspiration. The survey indicates that the influence of role models on entrepreneurial aspirations. The statement, "I admire these influential entrepreneurial qualities," recorded the highest mean score of 4.67 with a standard deviation of 0.69. This demonstrates that the most respondents strongly agree that the qualities displayed by the influencer significantly inspired and motivated their entrepreneurial goals. Other than that, entrepreneurial ecosystem, the survey demonstrates the support provided by the university. The statement, "The university has supportive environment for entrepreneurial activities," recorded the highest mean score of 4.41 with a standard deviation of 0.67. This indicates that most respondents strongly agree that the university offers a conducive environment for fostering entrepreneurial activities. Furthermore, the independent variable attitude toward digital entrepreneurship shows the positive perception of online business through social media. The statement, "Running an online business using social media would be a good idea," recorded the highest mean score of 4.65 with a standard deviation of 0.52. This indicates that most respondents strongly agree that operating an online business through social media is a favorable and promising idea. The last independent variable is entrepreneurial self-efficacy. The survey reflects the respondent confidence in their entrepreneurial abilities. The statement, "I am confident I can put in the effort needed to start a business," record the highest mean score of 4.25 with a standard deviation of 0.74. This shows that most respondents strongly believe in their ability to invest the necessary effort to establish a business. Then, for the dependent variable digital entrepreneurial intention, the survey brings attention to the respondents' strong commitment to starting an online business. The statement, "I will make every effort to start and run my own online business," record the highest mean score of 5.772 with a standard deviation of 1.11. This shows that most respondents are highly determined to invest significant effort in launching and managing their own online business. Now we move to the factor analysis. The Kaiser-Meyer-Olkin KMO measure of sampling adequacy has a value of 0.855, which indicates that the data is appropriate and suitable for factor analysis. Bartlett's test of sphericity also shows a significant result, p less than 0.05, confirming that the variables are significantly correlated. The result from both KMO and Bartlett's test support the use of factor analysis with a highly significant value of 0.00, which leads to the rejection of the null hypothesis, further validating the appropriateness of the factor analysis. For factor analysis organism, the Kaiser-Meyer-Olkin KMO measure of sampling adequacy has a value of 0.815, indicating that the data is suitable for factor analysis. Bartlett's test of sphericity shows a significant result, p less than 0.05, confirming strong correlation between variables. The significant value of 0.00 further supports the rejection of the null hypothesis, validating the appropriateness of factor analysis.
We'll continue the topic of relationship analysis, which is correlation. Correlation analysis is used to measure the strength and direction of the relationship between two variables. So, we look at the p-value. If the p-value is less than 0.05, the relationship is significant. If the p-value is greater than 0.05, the relationship is not significant. Next, how we interpret the percent correlation coefficient. So, if between 0.0 until 0.3, the correlation is low. Between 0.31 until 0.6, correlation is moderate, and if 0.61 or higher, the correlation is high. For hedonic learning experience, the percent correlation is 0.63 with a p-value of 0.0. Since the p-value is less than 0.05, this is a significant positive relationship. The strength of the relationship is high, meaning that HLX has a strong positive association with digital entrepreneurial intention. For the utilitarian learning experience, we have 0.54 with p-value 0.00. This indicates the moderate positive correlation, and is statistically significant, as with HLX, this shows a positive relationship with INT, true, not as strong. Moving on to role model inspiration, the correlation is 0.5 with p-value same as before, 0.0. This is also significant and shows a moderate positive relationship with INT, suggesting that roles model positively influence entrepreneurial intention. For the entrepreneurial ecosystem, we have 0.39 with p-value 0.0. This shows a weak to moderate positive relationship, but is still significant. The entrepreneurial ecosystem, though weaker in correlation, still plays a role in influencing entrepreneurial intention. For attitude toward digital entrepreneur, the correlation is 0.24 with p-value of 0.0. This is a low positive correlation and is statistically significant. While the relationship is positive, it is relatively weak compared to other factors. Lastly, for entrepreneur self-efficacy, the correlation is 0.66 with p-value of 0.0. This is high positive correlation, meaning that self-efficacy has a strong positive relationship with INT, and this relationship is statistically significant. Okay, now moving to regression analysis, let's take a look at the R-square value. In our analysis, the R-square is 0.55. This means that 55% of variation in digital entrepreneur intention can be explained by the independent variable we included the model, which are hedonic learning experience, utilitarian learning experience, role model inspiration, entrepreneurial ecosystem, attitude toward digital entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurial self-efficacy. This also means that the remaining 45% of the variation in the digital entrepreneurial intention is influenced by other factors that are not included in this model. Next, let's look at the standardized coefficient. These values help us understand the relative importance of each independent variable in predicting the dependent variable. So if beta is more than and equals 0.6 indicates a strong influence. If beta between 0.4 to 0.6 is an average influence. If beta is less than and equals 0.4, it indicates a weak influence. Okay, now we also check the significance p-value. If p more than 0.05, the result is not significant. If p less than 0.05, the result is significant, meaning that the independent variable has a meaningful impact on the dependent variable. Let's break down the standardized coefficient for each variable. For the hedonic learning experience has 0.37, this value falls between 0.4 and 0.6, indicating an average positive influence on digital entrepreneur intention. While it is not the strongest, it does have a noticeable effect. So for the utilitarian learning experience has negative 0.01. This is below 0.4, which shows a weak negative influence. This means that ULX has a very minimal and negative impact on the dependent variable. Okay, so for the role model inspiration has 0.09, means that it has a weak positive influence on digital entrepreneurial intention, which is not very significant but still positive. Okay, for the entrepreneurial ecosystem has negative 0.24. This is below 0.4, showing a weak negative influence. The entrepreneurial ecosystem has a small but negative effect on the intention to engage in digital entrepreneurship. Attitude toward digital entrepreneur has 0.06. This is below 0.4, indicating a weak positive influence. The effect is positive but not strong enough to consider significant. So for the last IV, entrepreneurial self-efficacy has 0.54. This value is between 0.4 and 0.6, meaning it has an average positive influence on digital entrepreneurial intention. This shows that self-efficacy plays a relatively important role in driving entrepreneurial intention, though it is not the strongest predictor.
Hi, my name is Nabilah binti Mohamed Nazri, and today I'm going to discuss about the last chapter, which is chapter 5, consists of discussion and conclusion. So, in this chapter, it will elaborate and evaluate about the discussion and hypothesis, which it relates to the relationship between independent variable and dependent variable. So, in this chapter, in this research, we have 6 independent variable and 1 dependent variable. So, the first independent variable is hedonic entrepreneurial experience. The second one is utilitarian entrepreneurial experience. The third one is entrepreneurial ecosystem. The fourth one is entrepreneurial role model inspiration. The next one is entrepreneurial self-efficacy. And the last one is attitude toward digital entrepreneurship. So let's discuss one by one, elaborate more. So about the analysis of the independent variable and dependent variable, we can see that from the first one is the relationship between hedonic entrepreneurial experience with the digital entrepreneurial experience. So about the hedonic, what is the relationship and why is that important to students? Because students want to feel the enjoyable and entertaining environment so that they can feel excited and more enjoyable by learning about the skills of entrepreneurship. So in this case, it will help them to improve their business skills other than enjoying the course of learning. So the next one is utilitarian entrepreneurial experience. So about the relationship between this independent variable with the digital entrepreneurial experience, digital entrepreneurial intention is that they improve practical entrepreneurship, which is about the skills, knowledge, and the ability to be one of the entrepreneurship that could generate their own income. So in this relationship, it helps the students and getting influenced by the skills that they learn and also the environment that they have, because students need something like motivation and inspiration so that they can feel more motivated to continue their business. So the third one is entrepreneurial ecosystem. So the relationship between entrepreneurial ecosystem and the digital entrepreneurial intention is that student needs some positive and healthy environment in order to continue their ideas or their intention about the business. So here, for example, campus or university can provide space, environment or resources for the students to help them improve their skills and digital tools about the business. So here, campus also can provide the mentors or advisors so that they can get advice or consultant about their business and how to handle or overcome the challenges of the business. So the next one is about the entrepreneurial role model inspiration. So the relationship about the role model inspiration with the digital entrepreneurial intention is that students need someone as a role model so that they get inspiration and motivation, because when they have someone as a role model, they tend to follow the skills or the similar experience that they learn, and they can apply back at their life or business. So this also will improve their business skill, their motivation, and also their ideas about generating income. And the next one is about entrepreneurial self-efficacy. Students need someone that can help them to improve their personal attitude, which is they need someone that know how to cater about their personality, because sometimes the students feel confused and they need someone to help them to improve their inner skills. So this also will apply the entrepreneurial intention of business skill. Okay, the next one is attitude toward digital intention, which is this attitude toward digital intention does relationship with the digital entrepreneurial intention. So in this relationship, it shows that students' attitude towards the business, digital or business courses, it shows that the journey that influenced them can motivate them to do more and continue their career path. because sometimes when students did the business or practical business in the courses, they tend not to continue that, but as long as their attitude and they have desire to do that, they will continue up even after they finish the study. So next we will discuss about the analysis of the hypothesis between the independent variable and dependent variable. Here I will discuss about the hypothesis which is related to the independent variable and dependent variable. So the first hypothesis is about the hedonic entrepreneurial experience that has significant relationship with the digital entrepreneurial intention. So the Pearson correlation value shows about the 0.631 and the p-value is less than 0.01. So it shows about the moderate uphill relationship. The second one is about the utilitarian entrepreneurial experience. So in this second hypothesis, it shows the strength and a moderate uphill because the value of the Pearson correlation is 0.673 that equals to p-value which is less than 0.01. The third one is about the entrepreneurial ecosystem. So in this third hypothesis, it shows that the Pearson correlation value is 0.391 and equal to p-value is about 0.01. It shows the significant, but the strength is showing weak uphill linear relationship. So the next one is about the entrepreneurial role model inspiration. So in this fourth hypothesis, it shows about 0.500 and also equal to p-value which is less than 0.01. It shows that it has significant and strength, which is the strength shows a moderate uphill relationship. The next one is about the entrepreneurial self-efficacy. It shows that the Pearson correlation value is 0.655 and the p-value is less than 0.01. So in this hypothesis, it shows a moderate uphill relationship and it shows the strength of it. So the last independent variable is the attitude toward digital entrepreneurial. So in this Pearson correlation, it shows the value about 0.237 and the p-value is 0.01. So it shows the strength that this value is a weak uphill linear relationship because of the value itself. And based on all the hypotheses of the 6 independent variable, it shows that all the independent variable is significant and also showing the hypothesis is supported for the independent variable and the dependent variable. So that's all for the discussion of hypothesis. For the conclusion of the statistical package of social science, we can conclude that we are doing research based on the independent variable and dependent variable on digital entrepreneurial intention. So in this research investigation, we are using the survey consists of 97 respondents and the community consists of 121 people. So in this survey, we conclude that we can see we are focusing on students that enroll in particular courses, which is ENT 530 and ENT 555. And the students that we focus is based in Malaysia, and of course the focusing faculty is business management, hotel and tourism management, accountancy, and the others like creative arts or laws. So to conclude everything, we can see that the demographic profile of respondents showing the respondent of male consists of 39 respondents, which is 36.4%, and the female consists of 68 respondents, which is 63%. 0.6%. Study investigate about 97 respondents, which it consists overall of 121 of community students, which is it shows that we only have the clean data of 97 respondents. And based on all of these respondents, the highest respondents based on the gender is female, which is it's more than 63%, and the age of the student that answer our survey is about 22 years old, which is it shows the highest age as well. So that's all from us. Thank you.